going on? We are back at it again and again and again. So we are talking about Katt Williams. And when I tell you this brother does not let up, did you guys know he did an interview today over at Willie D YouTube channel? And when I tell you he put his whole foot on Ricky Smiley neck once again, so bad that Ricky Smiley is somewhere crying. And Ricky Smiley, he talks about him crying. He's going to tell you guys everything that happened about him crying. Ricky Smiley is upset. He says there's a lot of men, brothers, that are jealous of him. Okay. He says that he's hurt, not only just by Katt Williams, but how people he thought was really his friend, people he thought that really loved him, have so much hate in their heart for him. And he said it's just jealousy. So I would love for you guys to sit here and watch. I'm gonna add the link is at the top if you guys want to join in, and the phone number is working. So press 1 if you guys can hear me. Just Tasha K just went live. Really? Did she address it? But we're gonna stay right here. Oh, okay. Get back to her later. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, baby. We if we have to do another video tonight, we'll do another video tonight. Okay. But let's get, because you know we going back to 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 back. All right. So what else you guys saying? You guys are here. Yes, come on in the room, y'all. Let's get back in the room. So I want to play here. Check this out. He's talking about Ricky Smiley once again.
Right. So here's the whole thing. Liars always come up with terrible lies. So Ricky Smiley says, yeah, you know, Katt was supposed to play the Santa Claus and I was supposed to play the pimp. Liars always have ridiculous narratives. Nobody in America can imagine that a real movie studio would cast 5'5", 145-pound Katt Williams as a fucking Santa Claus, number one. Number two, Ricky Smiley was finna play a pimp. Really? Ricky Smiley has played a woman more times than Ricky Smiley has played a man.
Wow.
He's played Bernice Jenkins 5 times. I got it in my contract that I don't work with Ricky Smiley unless he's playing Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Wow.
Get out of here, man. That's in your contract for real?
I make my contracts, sir.
Oh,
when you're the master of your masters, everything else is subservient. That's why we have control. That's why we're hated, because there's something to hate. But anyway, so Money Mike, this is my first audition, not just my first movie. It's my first audition. The reason it was so great is because they allowed me to do what I wanted to do, and I needed to do things. So I needed to pick the wardrobe for the character. So Money Mike's wardrobe was impeccable because I designed it, and they made it so.
Well, that's great. He says that he has a lot of power.
Picked out the, it was all of our first project.
Fast forward
and my job was to make sure.
So basically, he's saying all this to say that it's no way that the movie would did that great. I'm just gonna play a little bit, but he's saying all this to say that no way that Ricky Smiley could have got that, because he created everything. He redid it. And when Ricky Smiley got on the interview saying that that role was supposed to be his, he felt disrespected. Katt Williams was disrespected at that. So that's why he's speaking out like he's doing now.
Yeah, we need Bishop Magic Don Juan. Is everything I had to do. Me and KD Albert, who played Donna, and Terry Crews, it was all of our first project. And my job was to make sure that we came off as if we were seasoned actors. And so I put everything I had into that movie, to the point where in the script, Money Mike is raped in the bathroom.
What?
Katt Williams changed that. Why? Because it's no way. What do you mean, Katt? There's no way. What are you saying? I'm saying.
And didn't Ice Cube come out here talking about, no, that's not the scene? Ice Cube came out here lying on you, Katt Williams. He was like, nah, he would never do that. He would never do that. I believe Katt Williams. What y'all believe? Y'all believe Ice Cube or Katt Williams? Ice Cube came out here trying to save space. Yeah, that was Katt. That was Ice Cube.
Place that small. I'm not rapeable. I don't care what has to happen. That's what will happen. And so that's how it changed and became a great movie. And just the thought process that maybe Ricky Smiley was going to do that.
Yep, you're right. Ice Cube did say that Katt Williams is lying about that.
Laughable. But yeah, that was going to be my only movie.
This is a new video. It just came out today on the Willie D show. This is a new video.
So I had to do everything that I could do to make sure that it went the way I needed it to. And I've done that in every one of the 60 movie roles that I've done and the 50 network television roles.
Man, I'm glad you stood on that, man, because it's a lot of people who would not have. People get blinded by that bread, man, or that opportunity. And right. For you to stand on that, that says a lot. Because I know Terry Crews would have probably enjoyed it, you know, in real life.
Oh, bless his heart. Yeah. Bless his heart.
Now, how did you get this this?
All right, well, that's what it is. So let's go to Ricky Smiley. He speaks about all that's going on because a lot of people are assuming that he was crying about Katt Williams. So he talks and he breaks it down. I have a few videos of him, and I want to share with you guys.
I had to remove myself from the morning show. I went to make coffee. I was on live, you know, because usually I go live during the praise break. And I was standing there making coffee, and it just hit me. And I started crying, as if it wasn't about how I'm being treated by people that don't know me or how I'm being treated right now and made fun of and dogged out by.
He's hurting, y'all. This man is hurting. He said people are dogging him out and mistreating him because he was dressing up as a woman. You know how the black men, they can be so cruel. They're talking about Ricky Smiley and sew his butthole. Ricky Smiley and sew his soul for putting on that dress. You know, they call him all types of names. And, you know, as a black man, that really is getting to him. You know, he's feeling emasculated in his old age. And he never thought he would feel this way again. You know, he's really hurting.
Some bros, which I'm about to do a live with Bishop Walker. We're gonna break that down because I know I'm not crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with me. But I had a conversation with Bishop Joseph Walker today, and he broke some stuff down that really made sense, and it only confirmed some of my thoughts anyway. So I'm standing in front of the coffee machine crying, and people took that and said, and put on a caption that I was crying because of what was said about me. And I ain't never, not in my adult years, ever broke down and cried because somebody said something about me. That don't even make logical sense. It just don't. It don't make no logical sense that I would go in a room and put myself on a Facebook live and cry because of what another comedian said about me, and people sharing the video.
All right, so we do have another part 2 But it
Does it make
just
sense to you?
hold on.
I didn't.
That was a damn pause. Hold on. He ain't done yet. But he sounds like he want to cry now. Like he's really going through it. And I think it has everything to do with that Katt Williams.
What I'm crying for, I didn't do anything to anybody. I haven't done nothing to Omega, but had a brain fart and couldn't spin off the 4 cards because somebody was talking in my ear and I'm being rushed into commercial break. They can talk to you through the headphones.
So he's messing up at his job. He's not doing well at his job. He's messing over, he's tripping over words. And they calling him out. They like, what's going on with you, Ricky Smiley? And he's just trying to excuse it all, trying to make sense of it.
Just talking to you down the line through my Beat by Dre's, just in case you didn't know that. So I'm being criticized and ridiculed for that. And now I'm crying because of what somebody said about me. Mind you, my son died in January, and every day that it get close to the 29th of January, I can't even explain the anxiety that go through my body all day. I don't even know why January and not December. The holidays was already rough. I made the best out of it because I got grandkids and people that I was trying to make happy. But man, this month right here, anybody that had suffered losing a loved one, when that 1 year come, just the air alone, the air, the sky, the sun, the leaves on the trees or off the trees. I remember every April, I remember when my grandmama died, I just remember blooms on the dogwood trees. My grandmother died late April, and that's when the trees started blooming. And that, for years, that upset me when I would see trees blooming in the spring.
Well, I think that's another thing. You Don't Know Me podcast. Why can't he just be honest? Why couldn't he say he misspoke or he lied about it, right? But he's not even admitting to his lie. He just keep going over, nigga, you really hurt Katt Williams. That's the only reason why he came for you. He's not coming for you just for no reason. And why is he up here trying to play the victim? Like, come on, Ricky Smiley. You're too grown for this. Just admit you were wrong. You lied about it, okay? You make it seem like something that you was not. Just be honest.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at any of it. I'm not surprised that bros are doing what they're doing. The reason they haven't done it, they didn't have nothing to do it on. Or whatever. I'm sure that they had a field day with this because, man, listen, jealousy is real.
Now, who's jealous? Did you hear that? Jealousy is real. Who is jealous? It sounds like he's calling Katt Williams jealous. He's saying that, his brothers, his bros, and his friends, once they found out what Katt Williams said, they took it and they ran with it and they're dogging him out. You know why? Because Katt Williams told the truth and he exposed you for who you really were. And that's why they're having a field day with it. They felt betrayed. And you coming up here with this sad ass voice. Put some bass in your voice, man. Stand up, straighten up your spine, and speak like a man. Hell yeah, speak like a man. Come on now. Shit. You sounding all sad about this shit. You know people gonna talk about it, but I guess maybe he's going for the victim sympathy card. He wants y'all sympathy. He wants you to feel sorry for him. Leave him alone. Katt Williams is still talking this shit. Ain't he a comedian? Why can't he clap back being a comedian? Why can't you put on a woman dress and all that and get him where it hurts and talk shit about him back? Go back and forth with his ass. He's letting him get the best of him.
Man, jealousy and envy is real. You'll meet one person that you didn't take a picture with or that you set a boundary for or said no to. This is their day. They've been waiting on the way.
He said this is their day. Katt Williams gave him a day so they can drag him. It's all Katt Williams' fault. Katt Williams did this. They said Katt is the man that had many setbacks because he didn't play zesty. Now Ricky wants to cry. He wants to cry and he wants you to be sympathetic for him. You are a grown man. Okay, give me a break. Nobody is going to feel sorry for you. Nobody's about to cuddle you except for your mama. Okay? I'm not about to cuddle his ass. We all go through shit. We all get dragged out. Come on, Ricky. You are the one that dragged other people. Ricky has dragged people. He have talked about people. But now when motherfuckers doing it to him, he want to sit up here, moan and cry, talking about everybody being fake and everybody jealous. And he got to talk to his pastors because this shit ain't right. And something in the atmosphere is wrong. Let's listen to him.
Like
Girl.
this, and they hope that I go somewhere and put a pistol to my head and pull.
Oh my God. Did you hear what he said? He said that you guys hope that he goes somewhere and pull a pow pow in his head. He says that you guys wishes he would take himself out. I gotta put that in the title. That is just unreal. Ricky Smiley break down crying. Thoughts of taking himself out of here. Okay, thoughts taking himself out. Then that's too long. That's too long. Thoughts taking himself out of here. But it's so juicy. Taking self. Nah, thoughts killing himself. K himself. Wanna K himself. Oh, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did you guys hear that? Press 1 if you heard that. Press 2 if you did not hear it. And he talked about jealous. Katt says Katt Williams dragged him for jealousy. Okay. Jealousy. Didn't he mention jealous? Katt Williams dragged him for jealousy. Jealousy. That's gonna be juicy. Okay. 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 Press 5 if you heard him say jealousy. Talk about people are jealous of him. Okay. Yeah. And I'll let you hear it again. Listen to this.
Waiting on a week like this, and they hope that I go somewhere and put a pistol to
You heard him. I hope somebody they hope I go somewhere and put a pistol
my head and pull
in my head and do what?
the trigger.
Pull the trigger. That is wild. That is so wild. Why would this black man say that on social media? Do you really think that people hate Ricky Smiley to the degree that they want him to take himself out of here? Press 4 if people dislike him to that much, they want him to take himself out of here. Press 7 if that is not the truth. Press 7 if Ricky Smiley, he is taking this really, really hard and he is feeling guilty. That is guilt eating you alive, brother. That is so guilty. Only time people want to take themselves out of here a lot of times when they feel guilty for what they've done. That's guilt talking right there. Is that guilt or what? That is so guilty.
That's what they really hope. But I ain't going nowhere. I got my ass up and did my morning show, no matter what I was feeling on the inside, no matter how my body feel, the pain. I laid on a machine at a doctor's office for 3 hours today. For 3 hours. Then people calling you, telling you what giving you bad news, no sensitivity as to you already trying to move along. Haven't done anything to anybody, haven't taken anything from anybody. It's just my day, I guess. And a lot of time when God, first of all, Bishop Walker said that it's time for me to pivot.
Girl, this got so bad that he had to go to God about this. He had to go to a pastor to have a talk, and he said that God is telling him to pivot. Look at his face, you guys. He is so sad. Look, he is really sad. This is really eating him up. And I feel sorry for him, but it's just like Ricky Smiley. All you have to do is just come out here and apologize. Come out here, apologize to Katt Williams. Say, I apologize. I should not try to act like you did that. You know, he called you a liar. He said that you are a liar, Ricky Smiley. Why are you lying on Katt Williams? Why don't you just say, I apologize for lying? I lied for clout. I was trolling. But honey, he don't want to say, he don't want to confess that.
In another direction. And that's make sure y'all join me on Instagram when Bishop Walker and I go live. We're gonna have that conversation. But I want you to know that jealousy and envy, this is some of the stuff that you go through. And a lot of time when people are being ridiculed and criticized, you don't even know what they're going through on the inside and how they're feeling. My personal friends understand and have been very.
So basically, he said that you guys are jealous. Okay, you get that? You guys are jealous. He's not going to say it boldly because he really don't want the smoke. But he said you guys are jealous, and he says that you don't know what he's going through on the inside while y'all criticizing him about wearing that dress, and y'all criticizing him by being zesty for some ex. Okay, he says you don't know what he's going through. Leave him alone. Okay, he is tired.
Very good. My classmates, some of my classmates have been absolutely amazing. And then there were some people, some other classmates that celebrated it because they don't like me anyway. Can't never even, and if I did anything to anybody, nobody told me what I did. How about that? Nobody said, hey, Rick, you did this to me. This.
Okay, Katt Williams said that you lied on him. Okay, he told you, but you don't want to listen. And he blames Katt Williams for everything. He said the only reason why his friends and his brothers are talking shit about him because Katt Williams dragged him. It's all Katt Williams' fault. That's all I'm hearing. No responsibility that you wore that dress. No responsibility that you did whatever you did to get those parts in Hollywood because Katt Williams said you're not talented and you pretty much is a liar. So how do we know you're telling the truth now? Katt Williams said you are a liar. You do nothing but lie and lie and lie. And when he called you out about it, you did nothing. You did nothing but cry. Come on. You're supposed to be the leader. You are a black elder man. You have a platform. You are in righteous position. You have little boys that's looking up to you, trying to figure out how to be a man. And you're just sitting up here crying, want sympathy with your tail tucked between your legs. Oh my God, talking about everybody's jealous of you. Jealous of what? What man would want to be jealous of you sitting up here crying, talking about people jealous of me and I don't know what I did wrong and da 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 da. Child, jealous of what? Comment, let us know what you guys think. Feel free to hit that link at the top. Come up here, tell us what you think, or you can call the phone line. It's up to you. But let's hear him moan some more.
That made me feel because I'm definitely not perfect. And I'm always the first to apologize. I'm always the first to make amends. You know what I mean? But no, this not gonna break me. I'm not going anywhere. I guess it's just my turn. As Mary Robinson Walton said, it's just my turn to go through whatever storm that I'm going through. It's my turn. And now it's my turn. And remember, at the end of the day,
why can't he just hit back? I would rather see Ricky Smiley hit back. I would rather see Ricky Smiley put on a dress, be 10 toes down and be like Flame Monroe. Come out here and talk shit back to him. I think Flame Monroe got bigger balls than he got. Okay? If Flame Monroe got flamed, she would have came out here talking shit. Listen, Ricky Smiley, come out here and talk your shit. You sitting up here crying.
All of this is a test. All of it is just a test. God looking at me right now, trying to figure out how am I handling this situation. I'm handling it by staying prayed up, being optimistic, still going to speak to them kids tomorrow. I had a brother ask me, say, hey man, are you still coming to speak to the underprivileged kids tomorrow? I said, why wouldn't I? Because I know you're going through a lot. What does that have to do with me helping some kids, motivating some kids, that's going through stuff and being kicked out of the public school system? I said, sir, all I need is the address. I will be there. The minute I get off the air, I will be pulling up. What do the kids want to eat? And I'm ordering food for the kids. So get ready. It happens in families too. Sometimes it's just your turn to go through it. And God must be really finna bless me, man. For all of this, all of this stuff that's going on. It ain't even the stuff with Katt Williams that hurt me. What really hurt my feelings, some of my classmates and the brothers. That hurt. I don't care nothing about that. That's been going on for 15 years. 15 years or longer. That's been going on. I Googled friendship today.
Child, he talking about he Googled friendship. Oh, he's so sad. That was so sad to see that. Oh my God. It was so sad and it was boring and it was pathetic all at the same time. Okay. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why can't he just, just be like, listen, I was so wrong. Katt is so right. And just let it be gone, but he's really taking it hard. He's talking about taking himself out of here. He don't wants to be around anymore. And it's just so sad. If he got all those friends, why did his friends tell him, don't get on live like this, man? Let's not do this. Let's not. Okay. Okay. But I guess they didn't care. They didn't care enough to do that. So let's see here. All right, so I do have another live. I have 2 more lives coming up tonight, maybe 3, depends on what it is. Okay, let me see. 11:55 p.m. Okay. All right, so my next live I have scheduled is about this woman. She is going around lying about men being getting a high five. Okay, it's this her ex-boyfriend. How can I put this plainly? Her ex-boyfriend left her, and now she wants everybody to believe that he has the high five. And I'm saying high five because I'm not trying to say the HI, you know what word. And she made fake text messages. It's really crazy when people have fake text messages, and people believed it. And it's just crazy. Here is the link right here. It's titled "Woman Gives Men the High Five for Breaking Up." Created fake text messages confirming the high five. That is just mind blowing that people can create fake text messages, fake videos, and telling somebody got the high five and everybody believe it. Like, what is, I don't get it. Miss Messy, my name used to be Original Black Woman. I watch you all the time. Oh, thank you so much. But this is the link for this live that I'm about to do. I would love for you guys to join me over there. If you guys know, I go back to back to back to back to back. It's so much stuff that we have to talk about and address. So please join me over there. I will really appreciate it if you guys can join me over there. Here it is again. This is the live that I'm doing now. Woman gives man the high five for breaking up. Created fake text messages confirming the high five. Everybody is talking about it. Let's talk. All right, so I'll put the link up here. Make sure you guys like, share, and I will see you guys over there talking about the high five. Okay. All right, DJ, where are you?